咱繼續嚟訴說咱最近咱講嘅信息 blessed family。
Today, let's continue talking about the series of messages that we have been talking about, the blessed family.
今日嘅咩是 godly parents。
Today's topic is titled Godly Parents.
咱哋小講回標咱基基所講嘅 message，OK？
Let's do a little bit of review for the past messages.
咱講到一個 foundation of blessed marriage，
We talked about the foundation of a blessed marriage.
咱有4個 letter C。
We have 4 letter C's.
Number 1,
Number 1
Christ center。
must be Christ-centered.
Number 2,
Number 2,
covenant。
it is a covenant.
Marriage is a covenant. Marriage is not a contract.
Marriage is a covenant, not a contract.
It's companionship
Companion
and communication。
and communication.
這是婚姻4個真重要嘅根基。
These are the 4 very important pillars of a marriage.
好嘅婚姻有好嘅根基，
And a good marriage has a good foundation.
頂架有4個 pillar。
You have 4 pillars atop this.
講到 submissive wife，
Talk about submissive wife,
講到 loving husband。
loving husband,
Last Sunday 講到 blessed children。
and last Sunday we spoke about blessed children.
今日咧講 godly parents。
So today we're going to be talking about godly
拍到這個
parents.
message，
After this message,
咱這個殼已經起來咯。
then we will have the shell of the house.
Next Sunday
Next Sunday
is the last message，
is another message,
the last
the last
是
message.
講到咱的 roof，
And we'll be talking about the roof,
how to cover our home, our family。
how to cover our home.
現在全世界青年的問題是越來越嚴重。
We're getting the problem of youth these days is getting to be more and more serious.
全世界真多家庭越來越有問題。
We see a lot of families in the world experiencing more and more problems.
所以真多婚姻嘅專家、家庭嘅專家去想辦法，
That is why a lot of family or marriage experts have been thinking about
去
this.
想也做辦法。
They've thought of a lot of ways.
什麼？咱嘅問題喺度落，
Where lies our problem?
咱嘅 solution喺度落，
And where is our solution?
結果係提出4個辦法。
So they thought of 4 things.
你記得？
Remember,
呢個人唔是信耶穌嘅人，
these are people who are not believers in Jesus.
係講4個辦法。
Yet they spoke of 4 ways.
Number 1，
Number 1,
一個好嘅家庭
a good
主
family
要有老爸嘅教導。
requires the discipline of the father.
Number 2，
Number 2,
有老母嘅監督。
and they need the mother's supervision.
Number 3，
Number
有
3,
父母彼此嘅相貼。
and the parents love one another.
Number 4，
And number 4,
家庭嘅團結。
there is family togetherness.
我講 repeat，
Let me repeat
呢
this
個唔是
again.
先祖人講嘅。
And ththese are not things that Christians said.
你講 number 1，
Said number
the
1,
father discipline。
father's discipline.
但這個 discipline 需要一個真正嘅 principle，
But this discipline requires a very important
真
principle,
公平，
that it has to be very fair.
應該主要 consistent，真堅持。
And it has to be very consistent.
Number 2，
Number 2,
老母所有的被頭 supervise，
the mother needs to be around supervising.
出來無追無老母。
And there cannot be without a mother in the family.
現今真在世界老母去外國作事，
In our world today, we see a lot of mothers working outside the home.
當然為咗為自己實際嘅需要。
And of course, sometimes there is truly a need.
But mother，
But mothers,
請你記得這樣大字。
you must remember something.
你若離開出來忽略你嘅囡仔，
And if you leave the home to work and then neglect your children,
無照顧你嘅囡仔
you don't take care of your children,
，you will make a mistake。
you're making a mistake.
你係 make a big mistake。
You're making a big mistake.
你追緊，
You can go and work,
但是你唔追無地出嚟照顧囡仔，
but you can never neglect taking care of your children.
因為你得到嘅物價，失去嘅物價更加多。
Because what you lose will be greater than what you will gain.
Number 3，
Number 3,
parents love one another。
parents love one another.
這是第好嘅 example。
This is the best example.
囡仔若哋這個三天父母中間大漢，
And if children grows up in a family where parents love one
你
another,
會叫做安全感 security，
they will have a sense of security.
伊袂驚，
They will not be
伊
afraid.
嘅生活，伊嘅生命真正 normal，真正正常。
Their lives will be very normal.
Number 4，
Number 4,
family togetherness，
family togetherness.
三甲追一個，
Family spend time together.
這個唔是先祖人講
And these are not things that Christians said.
，very good，
Very good.
但係問題喺度落，
But where is the problem?
你知影無？
You know what?
咱知影及創大字有一個分別，一個 knowing and doing is a distance。
There is a distance between knowing and doing.
咱較想是知影物件較多，創嘅代志較少。
Very often we know more than what we do.
什麼叫做假冒為善？
What does it mean to be a hypocrite?
就是你知影真問題罪，但你創少嘅問題少，甚至無記罪。
Means to say that you know a lot, but you do very little, or you might not do anything at all.
這個急落大，呢度落假冒為善。
And how big is the gap? The size of the gap is the size of how hypocrite you
但係
are.
問題是安尼，
But here is the problem.
世界冇一個人，伊嘅 knowing 及伊嘅 doing 是神嘅。
There is no one in this world whose knowing and doing are equal.
Why？
Why?
因為咱唔是完全嘅人。
Because we are not perfect people.
Only Jesus is perfect。
Only Jesus is perfect.
所以只有耶穌，伊嘅 knowing 及伊嘅 doing is equal。
Only Jesus has his knowing and doing equal.
什麼是屬靈嘅生命長大？
What is spiritual growth?
就是你嘅急拉來拉拉落拉拉拉位，
That is when your gap starts to narrow.
你就有落罪，
How much you know,
你盡量去追落罪，
and you try to do all that.
這個就屬靈生命好嘅人。
And this is a good spiritual life.
屬靈差嘅人是知影也罪，但是 do nothing。
But a person who's got very poor spiritual life is that he knows a lot, but he does nothing.
世界冇對你這個所在，
And here lies the problem of the
你
world.
知影也罪，
They know a lot,
但是唔知做罪，
but they do not know how to do it.
咱欠啊！
We are lacking.
我一個少年嘅牧師，
There was a young
我
pastor.
一擺去 visitation，
One time he went on a visitation.
看一個阿媽飼孫啊，食物件，
He saw a grandmother feeding a grandchild.
哇！這個孫啊是真問題熱咯，
And the grandchild was really very
差不多
naughty.
籠中見到都熱咧啦，
And all children are naughty,
走
actually.
嚟走去。
And he was running all around.
這個阿媽喺後邊接去食，
And the grandmother was actually running after the child, trying to feed him.
這個牧師少年牧師看袂好勢
And，this young pastor couldn't stand it.
你同這個老阿媽講
Said to the old grandmother,
老子輩啊，
elderly sister,
你
she
唔
said,
對咯，
you're wrong.
唔是安尼飼囡仔啦，
That is not the way to feed your
你
children.
係成派伊啊！
You're going to spoil him.
這個阿媽問伊一個問題，
And then the grandmother asked him
安
a
尼牧
question.
師啊，
And pastor,
安咪做飼囡仔？
how do I feed a
真
child?
簡單嘅啊，
And he said, very simple.
多手着隻面，
On your left hand, you're holding the food.
歪手着一個尺，
And on your right hand, you
Go ahead,
hold
Jeje.
a ruler. Ask him to sit
Yeah.
down and tell him
嗱
to
冇隻
eat.
心落去，
If he doesn't eat,
Yeah.
you spank him
隻。
and spank him.
這個老阿媽問你這個牧師這個問題
And then the grandmother felt that there was a problem with what the pastor said.
，Pastor，no，
Pastor.
that's a question。
Asked the pastor a question.
Pastor，你近少未
Are you married yet?
？Yes，
Yes, he said.
最老爸未
Are you a father yet?
？Not yet。
Not yet.
OK。
Okay.
下擺你最老爸嘅時陣，
Once when you become a father,
你試看咪，
when you become a father, give that a try.
用這個辦法，
See, trying your
一
method.
個手隻面，一個手一個尺，
On
看
one
咪。
hand, you've got the food, and the other hand, you've got the ruler. Try that
這個
yourself.
Pastor 講，
And the pastor said
伊無歡喜，
he wasn't happy about
這
that.
個阿媽無不聽吹，
His grandmother didn't want to listen to him.
家伊都無不聽，
He was trying to teach him, and the grandmother didn't want to listen to him.
所以唔插伊咯。
And so he just ignored
你
him.
講 after 伊最老爸嘅時
And
陣，
after he became a grandfather himself,
伊做飼囡仔咧，
you know how he fed his children?
及這個老阿媽省後邊接咧，
And he was doing all the same as what the grandmother did. He was
Yung kanang
running
boy- kanang
after
boy
the child.
pak le.
Why didn't he spank the child?
拍袂落去，
He couldn't do it.
別人嘅囝真好拍，
It's easy to spank the child of somebody else,
拍人嘅家己囝走去拍就拍袂落去。
but he couldn't spank his own child.
So this is our problem。
So this is our problem.
所以冇容易啊。
So it is not
最
easy.
父母一個真大嘅挑戰，
Being a parent is a very big challenge.
冇一個 formula 有通幫助每一個囡仔，
There is no formula that can help every
因
child
為上帝好咱每一個囡仔都冇生，
because God has given us each child different from one
伊嘅
another.
personality 冇生，
Their personality are
伊嘅
different.
temperament 冇
Their
生，
temperaments are
所以
different.
做一個好嘅老爸、好嘅老母
How can you be a good father and a good mother?
，is a great challenge。
It is a great challenge.
但係以弗所書教導咱做最老爸、老母。
But the book of Ephesians teaches us how to be a good father and a good mother.
當我看聖經嘅時陣，
And when we look at the Bible,
我一個真特別嘅發現，
we see a special
你
discovery.
就影父母 parenting 是個真大嘅題目，
Parenting is a very big, very broad topic.
但你想未到，
but it's something that you don't quite expect.
聖經只用一則聖經教導人，一則聖
There's
經呢？
only one verse in the Bible that teaches us.
你話聖經是落 concise 落厲害咧，
Look at how powerful, how concise the Bible is.
一則聖經呢？
Just one Bible verse
人嘅原則呢？
and only two principles.
這是 godly parents。
This is teaching you how to be a godly
以弗
parent.
所書第6章第4節，
Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4.
你做父母嘅，做老爸老母嘅，
That's fathers.
唔通也行你嘅氣，就要照出嘅教訓及境界養育因。
Fathers, don't provoke your children to anger. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord.
即係 fathers 是代表 parents。
Fathers here, meaning to say parents.
事實聖經明顯有兩個 principle，
And in this verse, we see two principles.
這個是 negative 嘅 principle，
One is negative.
唔通也行你嘅氣。
Don't provoke your children to
或
anger.
者嘅 positive 嘅 principle，
There is a positive side to it.
照出嘅教訓境界養育因。
Bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord.
你講聖經教咱真簡單，
You see, what the teaching of the Bible is very
唔
simple.
是真複雜嘅啦。
It's not very complicated.
Straight to the truth.
It goes straight to the truth.
Number one.
Number one,
Negative
the
instruction.
negative instruction.
Don't provoke your child to anger.
Don't provoke your children to anger.
我這個歌羅西書有小關 explanation，
And the book of Colossians has a bit of explanation.
第3章21節。
Chapter 3, verse 21.
咱若唔通 provoke 你嘅囡仔生氣咧，
Why is it that we don't provoke our children to anger?
驚伊失去志氣。
Because they may become discouraged.
你講這個是真特別嘅代志，
You see, this is something that's very special.
咱唔通互囡仔生氣，
We don't want to provoke our children to anger.
但是另外咱就管教你嘅囡仔 ，discipline 你嘅囡仔。
But then on the other hand, we need to discipline our children.
所以這個平衡，這個 balance 真重要，
So the balance is very important.
冇容易。
And it is not easy.
當我管教伊嘅時陣，
When I discipline them,
伊唔會生氣，
he will not be angry.
只有最高咧。
How can you do that?
咱做父母，
And as parents,
你記得咱有權柄，咱有 authority，
remember that we have the authority
咱適格係做管教咱嘅囡仔，
and we can discipline our children
甚至係做拍囡仔。
and we can even spank them.
聖經成日你講，
And this is what the Bible says.
唔敢用拐嚟拍囡仔，是生氣你嘅囝，聽你囡仔嘅人，隨時管教你嘅囝。
Whoever spares the rod hates his children, hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them.
第19章18節，
And chapter 19, verse 18.
他你嘅囝仍然有唔盲管教你嘅囝，你嘅心唔當出在意思啊。
Discipline your children, for in that there is hope. Do not be a willing party to their death.
所以應該係做管教，
So you need to discipline your children.
但係這個管教中間，你嘅囝會 provoke 伊生氣呢，
But
會好生氣呢。
how do you discipline them in such a way that you don't provoke them to anger?
這條拉真艱苦分清楚。
And it's very difficult to distinguish the line.
我講係老爸老母，
There are some fathers and mothers
規日發未停，罵未停，拍未停。
all day long. They shout, they scream, they scold, and they spank their children.
所以囡仔心內有恨，心內有氣。
So children harbor hatred and anger in their hearts.
另外一個你父母咧，
And there are some other parents.
超奇怪，
They are too kind.
一句都冇講，
They don't say even a
明
word.
明唔加煙，唔加插伊，
They see very clearly that their children are in the wrong, but they don't say a word. They tolerate them.
唔免講拍啦，連罵都唔加罵伊。
They don't not only spank, but they don't even scold them.
結果你驚細漢是小霸王，
And as a result, your child is a little monster when he's young.
大漢呢，
When he grows
就
up,
big monster，
he becomes a big monster
因為咱冇掛伊，
because we don't discipline
所以
them.
上帝幫襯咱。
So may God help
但你佢哋
us.
講真重要嘅代志。
But remember something very important.
當保羅講一句話嘅時陣，
When Paul spoke these words,
父母啊，唔通也驚你嘅氣。
parents, do not embitter your
呢
children.
句是革命性嘅言論，one the radical 嘅 saying。
It was really a very radical saying.
You know why？
You know why?
因為保羅係羅馬時代嘅人，
Because Paul lived during the Roman times.
啲羅馬嘅時代，
During the Roman times,
好似條律法
and there was a law.
叫做 the father's power。
It was the father's power.
老爸對囡仔有絕對嘅權柄，
Father had absolute power over the lives of their children.
老爸係最將囝拍死，
A father, as a matter of fact, can even kill their own
老
children.
爸係最囡仔唔會出去追路咧，
A father can sell his children off as slaves.
這是老爸 authority。
And this was the father's authority
所以
then.
囡仔若無聽嘴，
So if children are naughty,
爸爸有 absolute authority 對囡仔。
if they are disobedient, the father has absolute authority over them.
更加可怕嘅是，
What is more frightening
這
is
條 law
this law.
冇時間嘅限制。
There's no time limit.
So far 你若未死，
As long as you aren't dead yet,
你就有權柄。
then you still have the authority. For example,
你而家已經過十歲咯，
our child is already 50 years
老爸
old.
70歲，
The father is 70 years old
我未死吧
and he's still alive.
？Still at the father power。
The father still has the father's power.
即係而家已經90歲咯，
This child is already 90 years
老
old.
爸100歲我未死吧
Father is more than 100 years old and he's still alive.
？Still at the father power。
He still has the father's
所以你
power.
看，imagine 保羅講一句嘢時陣
So imagine when Paul said these words,
，Don't provoke your children to anger。
don't provoke your children to anger.
這是人完全唔明白嘅代志。
This was something that people couldn't understand.
How come？
How come?
所以你記得講真重要嘅代志
So。remember something very important.
真理是超越文化，是改變文化。當文化及真理有衝突嘅時陣，你記得，咱就綁實咱嘅文化，持守咱嘅真理。
Truth transcends culture. Truth is what changes culture. When culture and truth are in conflict, we must let go of culture and adhere to the truth.
叫上帝幫助咱，
So may God help us.
唔當嘢假你嘅氣。
We must not provoke our children to anger.
我你舉嘅，我係 subjection 好啲。
And let me give you a few of my suggestions.
咱什麼時陣會好見咱受氣呢？
When do we provoke our children to
當咱
anger?
discipline 嘅時陣，
When we discipline
梗
them.
係要受氣呢。
Why do they get angry?
Number one，
Number one,
咱 overprotection，
we are overprotective.
咱受氣保護咱嘅囡仔。
We are overprotective on our children.
即係嗰陣時咧，東方嘅父母較大嘅問題。
And perhaps this is a bigger problem for us who live here in the Orient.
咱聽囡仔，
We love our children.
咱保護囡仔，
We protect our
咱
children.
驚囡仔着傷。
We are afraid that our children might get
囡仔
hurt.
嗱暗暝未到嚟，未困，等到3點都冇必困。
And children aren't home yet up until 3 o'clock early in the morning. We
咱
can't
驚
go to
伊
sleep.
着傷，
We are afraid that they may get hurt.
咱逐項甲伊安排，
And we plan everything out for them.
食什麼，
What they eat,
啉什麼，
what they drink,
讀什麼冊，
what they study, what book
做
they
什麼
study,
工作，
what work they do,
交什麼嘅朋友，
what friends they have.
攏總甲伊 prepare。
We prepare everything for
你
them.
記得，
Remember,
當囡仔細漢嘅時陣，
when children are young,
伊的確真欣賞 appreciate 父母對伊安排。
surely they will appreciate parents planning everything out for
當
them.
囡仔慢慢長大嘅時陣，
But when children slowly grow up,
請你記得，
you must remember,
你未做得嗰逐項對伊安排。
you cannot plan everything out for them.
你哋學囡仔學習 make their own decision。
You have to learn to let the children make their own decisions.
咱做父母慢慢改變咱嘅身份，
And as parents, we have to start to change our own
咱
status.
就做伊 advisor，
We become their advisors.
咱哋鼻頭
We are just beside them.
推伊祈禱，
Pray for them,
照顧伊，
take care of
但
them.
是你唔通自己頭前嚟拖伊行路。
But we shouldn't be leading them as we walk ahead of them.
那唔是。
Otherwise,
你嘅囝永遠未長大。
your children are never going to grow up.
They are grown but not grow up。
They're grown but not grown up.
伊長大但是冇成熟。
They are grown but they are not mature.
我入一起就離開厝嚟，
I left home at the age of 21 years old,
入過去我就嚟菲律賓，
and I came to the Philippines at the age of 25,
入九去我就近超。
and I got married at 29.
我近超嘅時陣，
When I got married,
我係父母嚟，
my parents came,
我請伊家嚟，
and I invited them over.
我係近超。
My wife,
My
wedding.
After wedding 以後，
And after the wedding,
我男冇講一句話，
my mother said something to me.
伊講囝，
Said, son,
父母實在對不住你，
we're very sorry as parents.
咱就冇寫照顧到你，
We have not really looked after you,
你近超咱就唔捌鬥三講什麼代志。
and we have not helped you with all the wedding
你
arrangements.
知我講媽媽講什麼冇？
You know what I said to my mother?
媽
I said, mother,
，no，you're wrong。
no, you're wrong.
我真多謝你，
I thank you really,
因為你學我國家獨立，
because you allowed me to be more independent.
每一項代志，你
Everything,
記得有得
remember,
的確有失，
if there is anything that you gain, there will be something that you lose.
冇法人人都得的啦。
And you can't have everything.
得到正物件，
When you
失
gain
嘅正物
something, you will
件。
lose something.
但係求上帝幫真人，
So may God help
咱
us
做父母，
as parents.
咱就明白什麼時候 say yes，什麼時候 say no to your children。
We need to learn when to say yes and when to say no to our children.
有時覺得你家創這個 decision 是在有淡薄 stupid 更懵，
Sometimes we see our children making a decision which, in our view, is really stupid.
你記得？
Remember,
這個 decision 嗱唔是真大嘅問題啊，真大傷害。
if this decision is not going to bring about a big harm,
好你嘅囡仔 make the decision。
then let your children make the decision.
Let them learn from their own mistake。
Let them learn from their own mistakes.
但唔是因為長大，
Otherwise, they're not going to grow up.
咱唔係安尼，
And it is also likewise with
咱係
us.
長大because we learn from our mistake。
We grow up because we learn from our mistakes.
失敗學習起嚟，
And we learn from our
你唔
failures.
當數個 protect 伊，
We shouldn't be overprotective of
因為
them.
等於老嘅時陣，
Because when they grow old,
伊生氣你，
they'll get
因
angry
為
at
欣
you.
賞你。
They'll not appreciate you.
Number two，
Number two,
sometimes we over expectation，
sometimes we have over
呢
expectations.
個是東方嘅父母較大嘅問
And
題。
this is also a problem of us people here in the Orient.
你就係最近咱飛起叫咱中國人嘅父母就叫做 Tiger Mom，
You know, the Americans refer to some Chinese moms as tiger moms.
特隻老母咱就老好嘅，
All the moms are like tigers
咱要求受罪啊！
because we expect too much.
咱愛咱嘅囡仔當真夠啦，
We want our children to be achievers
但
in
係
everything,
excel 但係 excel 也問題夠啦
that，they are excelling in
讀
everything,
冊係真夠啦，
that they excel in
運
academics,
動係真夠
they
啦，
excel in sports,
音樂嘅也夠啦，
excel in music,
特行真夠啦。
that they excel in practically everything.
你睇有一個也好嘅牧師了
You know, there was a very good
喎，
pastor's
我哋
wife.
頭一擺及啲囡仔玩嘅，因為 piano。
She said that the first time that she quarreled with her child was over the
Because of
piano.
piano，
It was over piano.
伊強調愛囡仔彈琴，
She really wanted the child to play the
囡仔冇
piano.
逼，
The child didn't want to
頭一
play.
擺及啲玩嘅，
First time it was
頭一擺拍伊嘅，
first time to spank the
because of the
child
piano。
because of piano.
你睇伊囡仔哦，
You know, her child,
等於貴死人頭彈琴以後，
after playing the piano all
伊
his
就到
life,
撥級嘅琴咯，撥級落益咯啊！ 已經是第一軌咯啊！
that's like the highest for
伊及啲老
piano.
母講出句話，
She said to the mother,
對打以後，
from here on,
我唔會俾抌這個琴，
I'm not going to touch the piano
這
anymore.
個這個多好啲咯。
And here's the certificate for you.
這個牧師咧林默西講：I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong。
And the pastor's wife cried, saying that I'm wrong.
我唔
I'm
是叫
wrong.
你冇叫你囡仔彈琴啦，
No, I'm not saying that you don't get your children to play
你
the
就明白
piano.
你囡仔愛什麼冇愛什麼啦
But。you need to understand what your children's likes and dislikes
Don't
are.
force them。
Don't
我
force
想咧
them.
expect 少幾追啦，
Sometimes we expect too much of
特
them,
別咱哋東方嘅文化，
especially for us here in our Asian culture.
咱啲囡仔讀冊地好嘅。
We want our children to excel in academics.
我跟你講哦，
Let me tell you,
唔是大家囡仔真夠讀冊嘅哦。
not every child is really good academically.
你若有幾個囝哦，
If you have a few children,
你發現可能有人真夠讀，
then you'll discover that some of them may be really good,
有人是真冇夠讀冊。
but some of them may really be very poor
咱
in
哋感覺
studies.
這個夠讀冊有程度，這個冇讀冊冇程度。
And then
No,
we
you're
start feeling
wrong。
that this child who studies well will have a very good future, and this one who is poor in his academically is not going to do well.
只俾你嘅囝哦，嗱有 pass 到就好啦啦。
As long as your child passes, you should be happy.
伊若冇 excel 冇要緊啊，
If he doesn't excel, that's okay,
因為上帝必認着呢啲別嘅所在，你唔知啊。
because God is going to use him in another area that you may not know yet,
因為咱只是 one-sided，
because we are only single-sighted.
唔得 expect 少嘅追啦。
Let's not expect too much,
特別有時咱家己都追唔到落去，
especially areas in which we ourselves aren't able to achieve.
好你囡仔 try their best，OK
Let your children try their best,
啦嘛。
and that's okay.
要即至少有家己將咧前途嘅，
And he will surely have their own future.
唔得 expect too much。
Let's not expect too much of them.
Favoritism，
Favoritism.
這是其中一個第大嘅傷害。
This is one of the greatest harm.
今日囡仔生氣啊，
Why do children get
因為
angry?
伊大漢嘅時陣，
Because when they grow up,
伊就有父母 favoritism。
they know that parents were playing favorites.
你記得
Remember,
咱聽見啦，大家聽應該送，
we love our children and our love for each one of them must be the same.
但是關心可以追冇送。
But care, the amount of care, perhaps could be different.
Love must be the same,
Love must be the same,
but caring can different。
but the level of care can be
因為
different
大家人嘅需要冇送個，
because everyone's needs are different.
所以你特別關心佢冇問題啦。
So you may need to pay special attention to one. That's no problem.
你出嚟有 favoritism，
If you have
你
favoritism
就
at
想問
home,
到產生噃？
you know what would happen?
兄弟中間會殺聽。
Brothers and sisters are not going to love one another.
我細件啦，
I have 3 children,
我實在對細件啦冇 favoritism。
and I really play no favorites among my children.
有時我係講我係家表超，
Sometimes I joke with my
我
children.
講 You are my most favorite son。
I said to my son that you're my favorite son.
你講在時啊，你自己家人
And
嘅，
I said, of course, I'm only one myself.
但是依仔啊，
But they know
我對細件啦都送。
that I treat each one of
So-
them equally.
後來發現場真特別嘅大字，
And later on, I discovered something
每
very
次我來
special.
坐這件啦，去 supermarket 每物件時
Every
陣，
time I bring one of the child to the supermarket,
即個 key 嘅，的確嘅每人換好啲出嚟嘅。
the child who goes will certainly buy 2 more for the siblings
你
at
講哦，
home.
即個每阿姊，即個每阿爺，你講即個每有小弟，即個每有小輩，
said-
你自然係好衝
I'll
嘅。
buy one for sister, I'll buy one for brother. They do that all the time.
你有 favoritism，
If you have favoritism,
兄弟中間有問題啦，
there's going to be problems between the siblings,
是厲害嘅，
and that is going to be your problem,
所以
your
你
responsibility,
provoke 伊嘅生氣，
because you're provoking them to anger.
所以叫上帝幫襯啦，
So may God help us.
唔當 favoritism，
Let us not show any favoritism,
無論較牛還是較懵，
whether they're more capable, smarter, or dumber.
但是伊是你嘅家。
They're both your children.
Number 4，
Number 4,
冇鼓勵啦 discouragement，
discouragement.
呢個是互相兩個人比較嘅問題啦。
And sometimes this is also a bit of the problem for us Chinese.
咱較夠批評，
We criticize more,
較少惡咯。
we give praises
你
less.
知喺會記之後講咱麼？
You know how the Americans say of us?
嗱是中國嘅 parents
Says if Chinese parents,
分數多條嚟，
when the report card comes,
亦誇這分數多。
they'll take a look at the report
這
card,
分數裡面有7個 A 一個 B。
and if there are 7 A's and 1 B,
你講中國人嘅父母是講，
Chinese parents
咁哪有
will say,
一個 B？
why is there a B?
你講中國人父母痴迷嘅，冇看到 A 嘅。
And it says Chinese parents are blind. They don't see the A's. They only see the B's.
咁哪冇，咁哪這個冇 A 啊，咁哪這個冇 A 啊。
Why did you not get an A here?
我是中國人嘅父母，
And those are Chinese parents.
會記嘅父母咧，
What about American
分
parents?
數到嚟
When the report card comes,
7個 D，
7 B's,
一個 A。
1 A.
會記就講
Americans will
A，
say,
哇，my son you are good，very good。
hey, you've got an A here. Oh, son,
呀
you're,
是
you're
痴迷
very
冇看到
good.
這個 D。
They're also blind. They don't see the B's.
其實咱看物件無相啦，
Actually, our views are different.
所以我會記較夠鼓勵啦。
So the Americans learn to praise more than we do.
咱中國人有一個 mentality，
We Chinese have a mentality.
咱無愛惡羅人。
We don't want to praise people.
你看埋，你看埋，
Think about
你
this.
嗱去參加一個咩 concert 咯，一個咩 piano recital 咯，
When you go attend a concert or like a recital,
你個人就拍波嗰啲就
you
知啦。
see how people clap and you'll understand.
中國人，
This is how the Chinese clap.
即係中國人，
That's Chinese.
會幾時個翹起來，
Americans
啱
are
未
going to
停嘅。
stand and give them a standing ovation.
中國人緊啊，
Or Chinese,
唔通啦，伊係驕傲啦，
don't clap
伊係
too
空
hard.
襟啦，
He'll get
安尼就好
proud.
啦，安尼就好啦。
This is enough.
It's wrong。
That's wrong.
有時咱做太太哦，
You know, as wives,
愛你丈夫改變，
we want our husband to change.
你就講呢個
Then
冇
you
變到要死嘅近住冇
criticize
冇
him.
講你老爸啊你啊，
says, you're
老
so
是
lazy.
發的，老是發
Lousy
的
father.。
我跟你講哦。
Let me tell
你
you.
唔盲愛這度責備伊哦，好你嘅丈夫哦，受聖靈感動刺激嚟講，I am wrong。
You're using criticism, hoping that your husband will be moved by the Spirit and admit that he is wrong.
No，
No,
伊唔會改變啊。
he's not going to change
伊
that
講
way.
Yes，I am now see father，so what？
He's going just to say, yes, I'm a lousy father, so what?
咱若無鼓勵，
If we don't
伊
encourage,
會改變。
he's not going to
但
change.
是咱就唔對就是安尼個，
But here is our problem.
咩袂
We
停。
scold and criticize.
到一個時間，伊就先回壓個。
And up to a point that he's going to react.
今日你無少別嘅辦法。
Why don't you try thinking of a different
For
way?
example,
For
你去
example,
厝內，
you go home,
你開氣，
you switch on the light,
無擋，
and the light, there's no light.
嗰一日，
Another day,
嗰開，無
switch on the
擋，
light,
嗰無擋，
Light.
嗰無擋，嗰無擋。
the light doesn't turn on.
咁你無少看咩什麼問題啊？
Why is it that you don't think of what is the problem?
關係電柱派啊！
And the light bulb is
你
busted.
之後切埋無擋，
No matter how you flick on the switch,
問
it's
題
not
唔
going
是
to
即個
turn
線嘅
on.
問題啦，
The problem is not with the
是
switch.
即個氣嘅問題啦。
The problem is with the bulb.
呢條路就未行咯，
And so there is no way. It's
你繼續行呢條路落去
if you continue taking that
，it
way,
doesn't work。
it doesn't work.
你繼續咩？繼續咩？繼續咩？
You continue scolding and criticizing.
咁你冇話別嘅辦法。
Why don't you try a different tact?
This is our problem。
This is our
好
problem.
似咱人講啊
Sometimes we are very
，for
dumb.
example，
For
我
example,
話車
I am driving.
到一個所在，
I arrive at a certain
呢個路
place
呢個路 close 起嚟，
and the road is
所以
closed.
我就話俾你咯。
So I have to take a
Second
detour.
day，
Second day,
我講話上一個路，
I drive the same route
我
again.
close 起嚟，
And it's closed
我
again.
嘅話路咯講，
I take a detour
第三擺
again. The third
我
time,
講幾條路，
I take the same
我
road.
close 起嚟，
And it's still closed.
我人講，
I'm very stupid.
今日我冇嗰少別嘅辦法啦，
Why don't I think of a
呢條路
different
都未
way?
行咯啊，
This road, I can't go through
我就
this
用
road.
alternative 嘅辦法咯啊。
I have to find an alternate route.
This is our problem。
And this is our problem.
咱冇改變啊，
We do not change.
咱唔加改變啊，
We are afraid of change
因為咱唔知做改變啊，
because we do not know how to change,
因為咱冇有鼓勵啊，
because we do not know how to encourage.
罵人是真夠罵啦，
And we are very good at scolding and criticizing.
俄羅人真唔知做講唔出嚟啦。
But it's difficult for you to speak words of
你
praises.
講有冇呀？
Look at this, whether this is
你
true
講
or
做咩
not.？
哇！做咩人做咩你擼嘅罵人我吹又唔會停
There
啊！
are some ladies who, when they start scolding people, you see that their mouths like go on
叫
nonstop.
鼓勵人看咩？
And ask them to try and encourage people.
講唔出嚟咯，
They can't say a word
因為咱冇 used to 啦
because we're not used to doing
So,
that. So may God help us.
，selfish。
Selfish.
第四第個嘅原因，
The fifth thing.
咱 provoke the anger because we
Fifth
selfish。
reason we provoke them to anger because we're selfish.
你記得？
Remember,
當你見到發現父母只顧伊家己無顧關嘅時陣，
when your child discovers that the parents look only after their own welfare and they don't look after me,
伊心內就氣。
then they will get angry in their
因為
heart
聽是寫嘅 love is sacrifice。
because love is sacrifice.
當你聽一個人嘅時陣
When you love a person,
，you sacrifice for them。
you sacrifice for
但係有
them.
種係父母
But there are some
為
parents,
家己無顧見啊，
they only look after themselves, they don't look after their
到一個
children.
時間，
And it comes to a point
見啊都滯啊。
the children are going to realize that.
父母聽過是 inconvenience，伊會聽過，但 inconvenience 伊未聽過。
Parents love me when it's convenient for them to love me, but when it's inconvenient for them to love me, they won't love me.
你唔是聽？
That is not love.
你知我真係拍球喎。
You know, I love to play badminton.
哎呀，我未講話很搞啊你啊。Monday、Wednesday、
Monday, Wednesday,
Friday、
Friday,
sometimes Tuesday。
sometimes Tuesdays.
後來呢朝做 discipleship，所以我拜個冇個拍咯。
So recently we are having discipleship group, so I don't play on
所以
Fridays anymore.
Monday、Tuesday、Wednesday。
Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
But you know，
But you know,
嗱班機嘅時陣，
when it's holiday,
學生明日啲，
for example, tomorrow's holiday,
我大聲入面我係見啦，
I would first ask my children,
明日啲學你，
tomorrow's holiday,
你要出機喎？
you want to go out?
你喺爸爸機，坐你幾多咯
You want dad to bring you someplace?
喎？然後講呀，我俾機什麼未咁冇咯，做咩咗啦？
And if they say that, yes, I want to go to Mega Mall or someplace,
呢啲我
that
就
day,
冇去拍球咯
then I won't play badminton
，because
because
我係我見得滯啊
I want my children to know,
，for the sake of them，我最唔明拍球。
for their sake, I'm willing to give up badminton.
你講拍球能嘅
As well, it's just badminton.
，you don't understand
You don't understand.
my passion。
It's my passion.
嗱冇拍球我真係欠物件，你知冇
Without badminton, it seems like something's missing.
？But
But
if you really love your children，
if you really love your children,
you sacrifice for them。
you will sacrifice for them.
The last
The last,
叫做 physical or verbal abuse。
physical or verbal abuse.
囡仔實在係最管教，
Children, we really can discipline our children.
囡仔甚至係最拍。
As a matter of fact, we can even spank our children.
但你記得，
But remember,
拍囡仔係大大字
spanking children is a big
，big thing
thing.
is a big deal。
It's a big thing.
唔當隨便拍你嘅囡仔。
You shouldn't spank your
其
children
實
at will.
discipline 唔是嘟嘟傾命拍嘅啊。
Actually, discipline doesn't necessarily mean that you need to
點解
spank.
我囡仔衰嗰陣時陣，
You know, when my children were still
無
small,
乖無聽吹，
when they misbehave, when they are disobedient,
以前愛看 TV，
they like to watch TV,
我同你講，
I tell them,
兩日唔再看 TV。
2 days, you won't be able to watch TV for 2
你
days.
就係對佢嚟講是大大字，你就
You
係
know, for him, it's a big thing.
冇再看。
He can't
呢個
watch.
伊唔加佢啊，
And as a result, he won't dare turn on the TV.
無信看嚟看赤人。
Sometimes he just read books.
我是講拍是大大字，
I'm saying that spanking is a big deal.
唔當隨便拍。
So we shouldn't spank carelessly.
嗱拍就
And
是
if you
就
need to
拍，
spank, then you need to spank.
唔當用手棍去拍，拍死你，拍死你，
Don't
拍
use
死你。
like a handkerchief to like try and.
這是阿媽拍孫啊，
This is how the grandmothers
死
spank their
死鬼孫啊，拍死你咯！
grandchildren.
咪做事啊，做事啊，做
How
事啊，
can you
沒事啊
die?！You then die spanking
He
like that,
may
using a
say,
piece of paper, and he knows that as well.
嗱拍就特特嘅拍，
And if you need to spank, then you really have to spank.
但唔當隨便拍。
But you shouldn't be careless
你
with
互相咱無
spanking.
拍，但是咱真夠用話嚟講，
Sometimes we don't spank, but then we use words,
你嘅話真厲害，
and your words are so
互
powerful.
相話比拍嗰個厲害。
Sometimes the words are even pierces even harder than.
唔但用呢個話嚟傷害你哋見啊！
Do not use your words to hurt your children.
你講哎呀牧師啊，
And you say, Pastor,
你無較早講咧，
you didn't say that sooner.
我囊中創了了嘞。
I've done all of them already.
What should I do？
What should I do?
呀，我有盼望，咱有盼望。
Well, there's hope.
你記得，咱有盼望。
Remember, we have hope.
耶穌是咱嘅盼望。
Jesus is our hope.
咱實在錯唔對，
And if we really make mistake,
唔是冇辦法
there's there's no way out.
安排一個時間，
You need to have the time,
及你見啊 one on one 講話。
have a one-on-one time with your child.
Open your heart to him or
Open
her.
your heart to him
Say
or
sorry
her,
to them.
and you say sorry to them.
I'm wrong.
I am wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
呢件啊會生氣，會慢慢出嚟，
And your child's anger will slowly come out.
叫做幫襯人。
May God help
我哋
us.
看一段真水嘅聖經嗬，
Let me show you a passage, a very beautiful saying. It says, if a child lives with criticism, he learns to condemn. If a child lives with hostility, he learns to fight. If a child lives with ridicule, he learns to be shy. If a child lives with shame, he learns to feel guilty. If a child lives with tolerance, he learns to be patient. If a child lives with encouragement, he learns to be confident. If a child lives with grace, he learns to appreciate. If a child lives with fairness, he learns justice. If a child lives with security, he learns to trust. If a child lives with approval, he learns to accept himself. If a child lives with acceptance and friendship, he learns how to find love in the world.
If a child live with，
The child lives with.
這是你嘅選擇。
And this is your choice.
你喺你見啊，或者到這環境嘅裏面
In what kind of an environment do you want your child to live in?
，this is your choice.
This is your choice.
Number two,
Number 2,
positive instruction，
positive instruction.
就教主嘅管教嚟教導
You
伊。
need to bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord.
我哋注意一個字
I want you to pay attention to
，bring
these
them
words.
up。
Bring them up.
漢文嗰隻養育他們
Chinese to
，bring them up。
bring them up.
這個養育有兩個意思，
And there are 2 meanings to these words.
這個養是詞義 feed them，
And yang means to feed them.
這個育是 teach them。
And yi
教育。
is to teach them.
咱做父母，number one，咱就飼咱嘅囡仔，係
As
咪先
parents, we need to feed our children.
？number two 咧，
Number
咱
2,
嚟教咱嘅囡仔。
we need to teach our children.
真在父母曉飼，但係未曉教，
There are many parents who know how to feed, but they don't know how to teach.
所以囡仔they are grow but not grow up。
So the children are grown, but they have not grown
呢
up.
個大漢啦，但是未成熟。
They're grown, but they're not mature.
但是英文係翻得真水啲
The
啦。
English translation is also very
Bring
beautiful.
them up，
Bring them up.
囡仔未家己起嚟，
Children are not going to grow up on their own.
你就 bring them up。
You need to bring them up.
Parents，
Parents,
我哋就係一樣大字嗬，
let me tell you something.
咱嘅囡仔
Our children,
都是罪人。
they're all sinners.
He's a baby.
They're babies.
He's a baby sinner.
If they're babies, they're
It's
baby
children.
sinners. They're children.
He's a children, still a child sinner.
They're child sinners.
He's a teenager.
They're teenagers.
He's a teenager sinner.
Teenage sinners.
伊若老咯，
And if they're adults,
adult
adult
sinner。
adult sinner.
咱是 sinner，
We're sinners.
咱現在都是 sinner。
We are sinners
但係
even
呢
right
是
now.
上帝恩典的 sinner by grace，上帝恩典的罪
But
人。
by God's grace, we are sinners who are saved by grace.
咱若無介意，
And if we don't teach them,
伊的確袂好啦。
they will surely not turn out well.
你看，
Look at
咱哋
this.
見到受 TV 嘅影響，
Our children are influenced by the TVs.
受這個 computer 嘅影響，
They're influenced by the computers.
及伊嘅叫做 peer pressure，伊嘅同伴嘅影響。
They're influenced by their peers, peer
你
pressures.
若冇用真理嚟教導伊，
And if you don't teach them with the truth,
they will not grow up。
they will not grow up.
所以怎麼幫助伊呢？
So how do you help
Number
them?
one,
Number one,
Bring them up in the training of the law。
bring them up in the training of the Lord.
這個 training 我找到是
The
discipline。
word training is actually discipline.
Bring them up in the discipline of the law。
So bring them up in the discipline of the Lord.
上帝所聽啊，上帝管教；
Whom God loves, He also
咱
disciplines.
所聽啊，咱管教。
And those that we love, we discipline as
什麼叫
well.
discipline？discipline
So what is discipline?
是想法分明，應該修的時候就修，應該罰的時候就罰。
Discipline is distinguishing between reward and punishment. Reward when reward is necessary, and punishment is necessary.
咱就應該管教咱的囡仔，
We need to discipline our
唔
children.
能出在意去。
Do not let them go
我
on
就
their
discipline 咱
way.
的囡仔咧。
How do we discipline our
聖經有
children?
一句話，
There is this verse in the Bible.
你講 these commandments that I give you today are the upon your heart. Impress them，就將這個 word of God impress them on your children. Think about, talk about them when you sit at the home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and you get up. 聖經講什麼啫？
What is the Bible saying here?
掠條機會嚟教導你嘅囡仔，
You must take hold of every opportunity to teach your
唔
children.
是講逐禮拜姐聽爸爸講話，
It's not like every week sit down and listen to me talk.
有時候唔會 work 啦，你知冇？
Sometimes that doesn't work
因為伊 before 姐，
because before he sits
伊心
down,
內就冇愛聽咯。
in his heart he already doesn't want to hear.
個嚟咯，個嚟咯，個
And
嚟
here he
咯。
comes again.
我family time 咯，family time 咯。
Family time.
啦，姐。
Okay, I'll sit down.
因為有一心嚟感覺個，咱就先這個學堂這個訓導主任喎，這 discipline 嘅人嚟 discipline 伊啦。
Because in his heart he feels that the disciplinarian, school disciplinarian is here to talk to me
姐
again. Sit down.
listen。
Listen.
OK，
Okay.
其實唔是安尼，
Actually, that is not so.
這個是 take the opportunity to train your children.
This is taking the opportunity to train your children.
When you sit at your home,
When you sit in your
when you
home,
talk along the road,
when you walk along the
when you
road,
lie down,
when you lie down,
when you get up，
and when you get
你
up.
講這個 opportunity 啦。
Take the opportunity.
好想話車嘅時陣，
Sometimes when you're driving,
忽然間，
suddenly
好想驚問這個問題，
my son will ask me a
囡仔
question.
問這個問
Or
題
the child will ask me a
Nikita.
question. Remember,
，this is the opportunity。
this is the opportunity.
因為是伊問問題，唔是你問問
Because
題。
he's the one asking the question,
我
not
記得
you.
有一擺
Remember,
我話車嘅時
I
陣，
remember one time I was
忽
driving.
然間我係驚問我這個問題。
Suddenly, my son asked me a question.
到前呢陣美國通嘅這個叫做 homosexual 嘅 law 個，
During the time, the U.S. had just passed the homosexual law.
我係驚佢問我這個問題。
And my son asked me a question.
你講爸，
Says, Pa,
你知道誇張代志啊？
how do you view this thing?
你講我學堂裡面喎，
In our school,
咱就講嚟等我，咱就是安尼款人就 gay 呢。
I have some classmates who are gay.
As a Christian，
As a Christian,
那麼就跨界同性戀啊。
what is our view of homosexuality?
Opportunity is coming
And。that's an opportunity for
我
me.
就同我而家講，聖經講 homosexual 嘅代志。
And then I talked to him about what the Bible says about
We
homosexuality.
love them,
You love them?
we love them,
We love
but
them.
we don't love their behavior.
But we don't love their
We
behavior.
share the gospel to them,
Share the gospel with
so
them.
we don't do the same thing with them.
But we don't do the
那
same
我就
thing
嘅
as what they're
separate，
doing.
那我就嘅 distant。
We have a separation. We keep a
難
distance.
聽伊。
But then we love them.
我這邊我話車係順，
One time I was driving.
我見到後人講，這個路人問我這個問題，
My daughter asked me a question.
哦，個 opportunity 嚟咯，
And I said, here's an opportunity
我就將
again.
聖經嘅環節可以制啊。
And then I tell them about the principles in the Bible.
Parents，
Parents,
你需要第先了解聖經講什麼。
You need to first understand what the Bible says.
嗱唔是，
Otherwise,
你嘅家問你嘅時陣，
when your child asks you,
你係只用世界嘅標準學你家仔啊。
you're going to just tell them about the standards of this world.
所以你家無需要聖經嘅話嘅改變，
So your child is not going to be changed by the truth of the
呢
Bible.
個 concept 冇改變，
And his concept is not going to change.
呢個生命未改變。
His life is not going to change.
所以 take the opportunity.
So take the opportunity.
Number two,
Number 2,
bring them up in the instruction of the law.
bring them up in the instruction of the Lord.
即係 training
His training
及 instruction
and
需要
instruction
彼此嚟配合。
needs to be combined together.
Instruction
Instruction
就是 verbally 用吹許仔啊，創什麼創什麼創什麼。
is verbally teaching them, telling them what they need to be
但係
doing.
只有 instruction，
But just instruction
那冇
alone,
training，
without training,
nothing will happen.
nothing's going to
For
happen.
example，
For example,
你俾家你家小罪，OK？
you teach your son how
你
to
及
swim.
你及你家講
You said to your son,
freestyles，安尼
this is what freestyle is like.
好其實安尼，
And this is how you breathe.
哇也咬個。
And it looks like you're doing well.
After 呢個 instruction 以後，
After your instruction,
你而家有小罪咩？
will your son know how to swim?
未啊，
No, he's not.
就係點知嘅？
He's going to drown.
你哋需要多啲加多啲 swimming pool 嚟
You need to
咩
bring your son to the swimming pool.
？Demonstration，
Demonstrate
安尼啦，
this is how,
安尼好 keep，
and this is how you breathe.
叫佢落去，
And ask him to go down
And
the
train.
water. And then train him
慢慢，
slowly.
你而家就曉咯。
Your son is going to learn how to swim.
所以你問啲到咧，
So what is our problem?
真正嘅 training 應該係安尼。
Real training, this is the pattern of what
I
the real
do.
training should be like. I do.
You see，
You see,
所以叫做 demonstration。
that is demonstration.
And then I do，
I do.
you help，
You help.
即叫做 training。
And that is training.
And you do，
You do.
I help，
I help.
即叫做 support。
That is support.
You do，
You do.
I see，
I see.
即係 let go。
And that is letting
好
go.
啦，咱你問啲到咧，
Where is the problem
因
then?
為問題是咱未記人嘅。
We have forgotten this too in the middle.
咱講了誰交幾重？
After telling them what to do, giving them instruction, we
Nan
immediately
中間冇
ask them
幫
to
襯
do.
啲。
In between, we do not
冇
provide the
support 啲。
support and the help they need.
咱講了就叫佢幾出，
After telling them, we expect them to do it.
你就這是真在教會嘅問題就是安尼啊。
And this is the problem of many churches.
這個 message 講了咯，
After a message is preached,
咱就 expect 你去追咯，
we expect you to be able to do it.
但是咱未有追啊，
But we do not know how to do it
因為聽真簡單啊，
because it's very easy to hear.
但是 into practice 就冇容易啊。
But to put it into practice is not easy.
所以 parents，
So parents,
當你講了以後，
after you tell them what to do,
你唔能隨去追，
you don't immediately tell them to go
渣
and
渣
do
應
it.
該是安尼。
Actually, this is what you should be doing.
I tell you what to do,
I tell you what to do.
and we do it together。
We do it together.
三個去追
Let's do it together.
，and you do it, and I help you.
You do it, and then I help
The
you.
last,
The last,
you do it
you do it
on your own.
on your own.
你見咧就慢慢長大。
Then your child is going to grow
你知啊
up slowly.
有一項代志哦，
You know, there's something
菲律賓也香港嘅，
that in the Philippines, we are better than Hong Kong.
你知什麼代志喎
You know what that is?
？Driving。
Driving.
我問你一個問題哦，
Let me ask you a question.
你去 driving school 學話車幾點鐘啊？
When you enrolled in the driving school, how many hours did you learn driving lessons?
5點鐘咁先，
5 hours, right?
7點鐘咁先，
Or 7 hours?
中間有人話10點鐘嘅喎，
Anyone went to driving school for 30 hours?
你特嘅是真夠。
All of you are really very smart.
你就喺香港嗱學話車幾點鐘喎？
You know, in Hong Kong, how many hours we need to be learning how to drive?
第一朝30點鐘，
At the very least, 30 hours.
有人夠10點鐘。
Some people have to enroll for 45
你講
hours.
香港人很戇啊！
And you say that the Hong Kong people are
咱菲律賓
very
5點鐘
stupid.
就了咯誒。
Here in the Philippines,
Okay.
only 5 hours and we learn how to drive. You know what?
我學話車嘅時陣，
When I learned how to drive,
我去 driving school
I went to the driving school.
開車，叫我
I
姐姐，
started the engine, asked me to sit,
姐啲 driver seat 啊！
and I was seated in the driver's seat, like right away.
我講吓，
I said, huh?
我未考玩啊，
I don't know how to drive.
你講 sit
I said, just sit
drive，
and drive.
我講 how
I said, how?
drive。
Just drive.
哇！我從來唔捌話車，就叫我就叫話車啊！
I have never driven a car, and I was put in the driver's seat, like
Ni cakap apa?
right away. You
迄
know,
日啊，
that day,
我規身骨揼揼揼。
I was like sweating all wet all over.
After 5 hours，
After 5 hours,
我有賴身咯啊
I had my license.
，Superman 得啦個。
Superman.
但你知冇？
You know what?
因為到我有賴身，
Even though I had my license,
我未考話車吧，
I didn't know how to drive yet.
每一擺話車啊，
Every time I drive,
對頭高卡揼揼揼嘅，
from the top of my head to the tip of my toe, I would be like all wet, sweating wet.
緊掉啊不得驚死人。
I would be so tense.
佢哋邊欠係咩啫？
You know what the Philippines lack?
佢是欠中間這兩嘢啦。
It lacks the middle two
有
steps.
陣會 make the same mistake。
Sometimes we make the same mistakes.
OK，有陣伊唔是冇 IQ 啦，
You ask him to go. It's not that he doesn't want to
伊唔
go,
知做佢，伊唔知做追啦。
but he doesn't know how to do it.
你 teach them,
We teach them,
help them,
help them,
support them。
and support them.
所以 take time 個，
So that's going to take time.
你記得
Remember,
教導囡仔是真困難嘅代志。
teaching children is something that's very difficult.
這個世界冇一個 perfect 嘅 parents。
There is no perfect parent in this world.
Of course，這個世界冇 perfect 嘅囡仔，
Of course, there is no perfect child in this world.
但你記得一句話：
But you must remember these words.
咱唔是追求完全，咱是追求方向。
We are not seeking perfection, we are seeking the direction.
We are not perfect.
We're not perfect.
Only Jesus is perfect.
Only Jesus is perfect.
We're looking for the right direction.
But we are looking for the right direction.
As a parents,
As parents,
this is our direction.
this is our direction.
咱做父母唔通也行你去，不照主嘅教訓境界養育因。
As parents should not provoke our children to anger, but simply bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord.
This is the right direction.
This is the right direction.
叫上帝幫襯咱，
May God help us.
就祝福咱。
May God bless
Bow
us.
head for the prayer.
Bow our head for prayer. 天父，阮伫遮来獻上阮的感恩，感謝阮的上帝伫遮來伫你的聖經的真理內面，你互阮有真正好的教導關於按怎樣要做好的父母。但願天父你伫遐來幫助阮在座的每一個人。天父，當阮已經有做唔對的時陣，求天父你赦免阮，也幫助阮有法通伫遐來correct the mistakes that we have done。and 上款叫你伫遐來，互阮對大以後將上帝你的真理伫遐來put into practice， so that 阮有法通真做好的父母 to bring up our children in the training and in the fear of the Lord, Father, so that 阮的囡仔長大漢起來時陣，實在會通伫遐真做men and women who are truly after God's own heart, Lord。阮安尼祈禱是奉主耶穌基督的聖名。
Amen.
Amen.
Let's